Hi, I'm Elliott Greer, and I'm here to talk about the fifth prompt, critical thinking cannot be taught. Now, what is the purpose of education when it comes to critical thinking? I like to think about a quote from Malcolm Forbes, which says, "The purpose of education is to replace an empty mind with an open one." And I think that this truly encapsulates how education can be used in order to instill a culture of critical thinking. What I think is the real mistake is that educators often expect students just to know what skills they're applying in different scenarios. So I've come up with three situations, three goals on what I do in my classroom practice in order to ensure that there is a culture of critical thinking. So the first thing I do is when I'm designing my units is to employ a backwards design process. And this allows students to really understand and become equipped with all the tools they need through formative assessment and also uncovering essential questions. This will ultimately lead them then into a student-led project task, where I would act as a facilitator and a guide from the side and just observe and aid students when it comes to uncovering a challenge, a problem, or assuming a role in a scenario. The third thing, which I think is the most important, is self-reflection. This is where students will actually sit down and review their work and listen to their feedback, which is always targeted and goal-centered and individual. The student will start to ask themselves questions like, what am I most proud of in this unit? If I did it again, what would I do differently? What's the most important skill I think I applied? And how might I use this skill in other scenarios too in the future? I have to admit that it's been very rewarding to apply these because I have often had students come to me excited, telling me that they have actually applied skills that they've learned in the units and they've used them in other subjects and other things in life as well. And it's for that reason that I think that critical thinking can be taught in the classroom. Thank you for listening.